Can-Am Commander 1000. An extremely fun machine. Hey guys, welcome to Fun Outdoors. This Commander is about 3 years old, but it doesn't mean that it is any less fun today than it was the day I got it. This machine has been well cared for, and it has had a few upgrades, and it is just a great machine to ride. It's fun. It's a lot of the safety features that are on these things today. A lot of the newer technology in ATVs is, of course, the safety features. And when you go out looking for an ATV or a side-by-side like this, don't be afraid to get one that is used. You can find a great deal on a used machine, save yourself a lot of money. And you know, they're very, very enjoyable. You can get a much better deal. These things are a lot like a car. As soon as you drive a car off of the lot, the value of that car will drop, and it's the same with an ATV. The value on these things is going to go down just as soon as you buy it. But you know, and that's why I say you can buy a used machine, a very good used machine, at a very reasonable price. Save yourself a lot of money and be able to go out and enjoy the ATV more. There is a big increase in the number of ATV parks that you know, just all over the country. They have camping. A lot of them have small cabins that you can rent for the weekend. I mean, it's becoming a really big deal. You know, there's a real market out there for ATVs and side-by-sides, and a lot of these companies are trying to capture some of that by creating places to ride where people can bring their families and spend an entire weekend or even longer. There's a lot of events at some of these places that are just absolutely fun. They're great. They're, you know, you'll go to a lot of these events. I mean, there's entire families there. A lot of these newer side-by-sides, they're made for entire families or groups of people. This is, of course, is a two-seater model, but they do make these in four-seater models as well. And you know, for be able to get your kids on there. There's also aftermarket bench seats that will convert many of the two-seater markets or two-seater machines into four-seater machines. But if you're a large person, trust me, you're not going to fit very comfortably into those. You know, if you have some kids, that might be good for them, but if you know, for an adult, you're not going to fit many adults in a lot of the seats for the backs that they in these kits. Anyways, I just wanted to show you a few of the features that are on these side-by-sides today compared to what you didn't see years ago. There's a lot of things that have changed over the years, and it's just more of a way to make it enjoyable, to make the riding experience enjoyable, and just more about having a good time, you know, outdoors. And you can see one of the things that you see is cup holders. That is something that you do not normally see a lot in your older machines from 20, 30 years ago. That's something that did not exist. Cup holders were an afterthought many of the times. And of course, the ergonomics, the way that the controls are laid out in these things, and just the comfort of the seats. I mean, these seats, there's a lot of padding in these. These things are very comfortable when riding long distances. So, I mean, a lot has changed on it. And of course, like I said, the technology and as far as safety, look at the size of the roll bars on these. These are the factory roll bars on this machine. There are aftermarket roll bars available for just virtually every machine out there, but these are factory. These are in good shape. There's no reason for me to change them. I like the way they look. The roof, this is just a simple fiberglass roof on this machine here, and then of course a windshield. I recommend you get a windshield if you're out trail riding or something like that. Trust me, this thing is going to be a lifesaver. Dust, anything that when you're getting up to speed and you have something come through that windshield and hit you, you're going to know it. But the windshield really does help out. And this, of course, is a split windshield here. I can open this up and it will help me bring a little bit more air through here to help keep me cool when out trail riding. It's a very simple process. Just a couple of knobs that I loosen up here, and then I can just push it right out. And that's just one of the many features that are on the newer machines compared to those of years ago. You can even get sound systems on here. You know, this one here, you know, here are the speakers. These are liquid audio speakers. You know, they're you know, very good, very decent speaker for you know, the sound system on these machines. It is you know, it's just amazing. It's some of the stuff that goes into these machines these days. Of course, I don't spend much time listening to the radio. When I get out in the trails and just out in the woods, I just prefer hearing just the nature and just the sound of the engine itself as I'm riding. But anyways, guys, stop by a dealer, check out some of the machines that are out there, check out some of the used ones. There are a lot of used ones out there on the market that you can get, like I say, at a good price. Anyways, guys, check them out. It's just one more way that you can have a lot of fun outdoors. Thanks for watching the video. That was fun.